our children how to be digitally safe. That is one aspect. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes.
Now let us move forward with Mr. Haridas Mukherjee. He is waiting patiently from the beginning, and I must thank him for
Okay. Okay. Thank you
welcome.
so much.
Yes,
Thank you
please
so much,
introduce.
Saloni ma'am. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all the esteemed speakers throughout the world. And previous my speakers, I can remember the Minakshi Rathi ma'am and Snehalata ma'am as what you call delivered a nice lecture, a nice speech. Thank you so much, and also Rina Bharma ma'am. Saloni ma'am, I want to what you call congratulate you on this auspicious occasion. What for we are here, the Women's Day. I think 8th March is not only the Women's Day; it should be 365 days in a year should be the Women's Day because no family in the world can survive without a woman. Okay, so 365 days should have to be followed. 365 days should have to celebrate the Women's Day. And today we are here to discuss about the women empowerment in the digital age. Before starting my speech, just a little bit of a brief introduction I am giving. This is Mr. Haridas Mukherjee, completed by PhD also. And I'm more than 28 years of teaching and administrative experience. I have worked in 11 countries and taught near about 160 countries students throughout the world. And I have worked with near about 95 countries teachers staying together in a same flat. Okay, so it's a great experience. And when I'm talking about women empowerment, obviously I have to take the name under which leadership qualities I have worked with. I have worked in Qatar under the leadership of Sandra Sefford, Barbara Soulge, Pam Jackson, and New Zealand. I have worked in Cambodia under Amanda Martin. And there are lots of leadership qualities. Those are women and leading the schools. And obviously, my what do you call? You can say the my guide also, Pam Jackson. She is also a beautiful woman. Means the heart. Okay, so uh, this is my 28 years of journey. I have seen that not only in COVID pandemic situation, digital empowerment have started by the women since many years back when CEO of Pepsi, Indra Nui, has taken the leadership role. I think all of you have heard it, Indra Nui. So she has shown many paths. Not only she, but also there are so many writer, the poets, the even in forces in Indian Air Force and everywhere. There are many women who have given the leadership qualities, what do you call skills for the country. And today, for the role of digitalization of women empowerment, when I'm talking about, I will have to mention few points. Okay, the convenience offered by mobile and digital technology nowadays has ensured women can more readily balance their homes as well as the career. Very recently, I have attended a few workshops of Fit Bharat, the Shivangi Desai. I think health coach Shivangi Desai nowadays a renowned health coach in India. So digital fluency has a major role to play in achieving the gender equality. The Meenakshi Rathi ma'am already explained very nicely and with the graphics nicely the gender equality and gender equity. What exactly? So enabling the catalyzed communication and networking on a global scale, women are nowadays empowering the society, empowering the world in a wide area, in a large area. Even a few years back, even many women didn't know how to use the ATM card, how to swipe the card, and how to use QR codes, the scanning. But nowadays, for the business, they have already started. Okay, and obviously, the 6 ways to empower women across the world, I have observed that get more women in the global leadership goals. Okay, and empowerment in entrepreneur. not only COVID pandemic situation, just I can mention that before also the COVID pandemic situation, the women entrepreneurship, that this what do you call campaigning boost up in India few years back, even few decades back of it, when our Prime Minister Indira Gandhi has taken the charge of country, okay, as a Prime Minister. So we will have to start salute to Indira Gandhi even. Today also we will have to take the name in this age women empowerment that it has been shown by Mrs. Gandhi. Okay, and not only she taught the business skills to women, but also encourage more women to take apprentice roles and created a better environment for career development. I think the in Rajasthan or in Gujarat, I think that Amul and the Lijjat Papad, the biggest entrepreneurs farm, are specially run by the women. In Rajasthan, yes, and in Gujarat, these many what do you call the small enterprise group, MSME group, are controlled by the women. Okay, so what should be the five types of empowerment? What are the main basic five types of empowerment? I think that women's sense of self-worth, their right to have to determine choices, their right to have access to the opportunities and resources. Nowadays, many women and even the females are also making the lots of money through the reels, through the YouTube's or channels, through the cooking or teaching. Already Snehalata ma'am mentioned all the sectors. I think I don't want to misuse the time because maximum speakers has covered a wide spectrum of work area, which I should not have to repeat again. Okay, so the five types I already told, that self worth, their right to access different choices, access opportunities, and have the power to control their own lives, both and within the and outside home, and their ability to influence the direction of the society also. Nowadays, I'm also attached with what do you call the anti-trafficking some organization, and in red light area, I'm going for teaching, for mentoring, and I'm also going for some social activist. As a social activist, I'm going many organizations which are controlled by the women, and believe me, I am getting lots of supports for this type of work and for the development of the society. And in this way, now the digital empowerment is the most important thing, where the assist it can assist the organizations opening up the knowledge, the experiences, and the values that people already have. But nowadays, here Edvishan also a great platform where what Sanuli Ray ma'am has opened up to the worlds. Okay, and this is not Edvishan, but also there are, yes, we should have to clap for Sanoli ma'am, that 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 this is not only a platform of learning and spreading knowledge, but also it can give the spirit, it can give the enthusiasm to other women also to make a new venture, to make a new organization. Yes, they can get some ideas. Okay, and what are the basic examples of digital environment empowerment? I can say the teleeducation, telemedicine, mobile banking, all these topics already covered by my previous speakers. So, how women are empowered in India, especially in my point of view, the increase in participation and access of women to self-expression and decision making through the media and new technologies of communication is in a way of empowering women. Because when a woman can take the decision, woman can take the choice, woman can make the right path, that is the proper woman empowerment in India. Nowadays, the safety, cyber security, there are lots of things are there. But the first thing is that the male dominant country should have to give the freedom to the women to take choices, to take path, to take the decisions. That is the greatest success in our society. I think in our, I think previous some ancestors already told that a country is what do you call measured by the condition how the people respect the woman. That is the most important thing for the literacy. So here on the day of celebrating this Women's Day and the campaigning for women empowerment, I should have to mention that why do modern women need the empowerment? That to overcome these situations and to have an independent role in the society. Because nowadays, still few independency, the scarcity of independency is present. Women's empowerment is needed. Empowering women is the fundamental right of the women. They can have the equal rights to the participate in education, the society, the economics, the politics, everywhere. Okay, and they are allowed to have their higher education. My previous few speakers already told. I think Snehalata ma'am, that after my marriage, I have completed, I have enhanced my educational qualifications. That's a great salute to her. Yes, now means actually she has not only taken the education, but also she has taken the path in a right way for the whole family, for the society. She has shown the way. I think so. And how can we empower? In nowadays, empowering women through education, empowering women through voices, empowering women to run their own business. Women, even women nowadays can drive to change for the society. Okay, and creative technology-based solutions nowadays. Not only YouTube channels and the Facebook Reels or YouTube Reels or the Instagram Reels are enough to spread out the knowledge and skills, but also they should have to take many other initiatives for the society to develop other women, those who are in weaker section, those who are in dark region, those who are in even red light area. Believe me, very recently I have visited I have attended a program and to give my speech where the sex workers are working and what the problems they are facing. I went there to what do you call participate for to giving my speech as well as for some motivational speech, because the children of the sex workers are facing lots of problems in this age, in this society. So how we can protect them, how we can build a rapport that they don't have to care about their mother's profession. But nowadays, still a proper empowered woman can also lead other unempowered women. That is the main duty should have to follow. I think so. And I also want to conclude with a few lines that first of all, that should not be exploitation. Obviously, nowadays few exploitation also of women empowerment in the name of women empowerment are happening, and that is also rare cases, but it is happening in India and in other country also. Okay, but if I am not taking any other country's name, but few other countries in this world are present where women's education is totally banned. Women will not be able to go outside to the home. These should have to take, we should have to take some oath for the society, for the mankind, for the world, that in this age, women and men are not, what do you call, you can say the men and women should have to, they are 50-50. It's not like that men are the higher standard level or they should have to dominate. Yes, they will only dominate. It is not so. We should have to take an oath that men and women should have to work in a same way with a same path. Okay, with the same leadership qualities and same responsibilities. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, all the speakers, dignitaries, for listening my boring voice. And thank you, Saloni ma'am, again. And if anyone can what do you call can invite me, no problem to collaborate, because my 28 years of journey cannot be shared within a few minutes. Okay, in throughout the world I have traveled. Okay, so there are lots of happenings and the facts cannot be measured within 2 minutes. Okay, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity. Okay, thank you. It's my pleasure.
Thank you, sir. Actually, I must appreciate for the social work that you have mentioned right now,
Yeah, yeah.
empowering the weaker section of the society. that generally we do not like to talk about, but you have mentioned that area
Yes.
of the society where yes, basically they also need to be given the equal opportunities and other things.
Yeah, that is
So
the section that, yeah, that section not touched by any other speakers. What I have already done the work. Yeah,
yes, yes. Thank you
and
so
doing.
much.
Yeah, content.
Yes.
Okay,
Thank you
thank you.
so much for that. Okay, let's move forward with our next speaker, Mrs. Aditi Singhal. Yes, welcome to our show, Aditi ma'am. Please introduce yourself and move forward with your speech.
Ma'am, am I audible?
Yes, yes, you are.
Okay, I'll just share my screen.
Sure.
Yeah, ma'am, is it on full screen mode?
No, it's not visible to me. Others can see that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes, 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 yes. Full screen. It was full screen.
Okay, okay. I'll
Yeah,
just do
yeah,
that.
not.
It was, but
Yes.
now it has gone down. Like yours is on the
No, no.
full
Yes,
PPT.
yes.
You
Now
have,
it's
Yes, yes. Now
now
it
Now
is.
it's okay,
You
fine.
have to click on the PPT. Yes.
now you can see it.
Yes,
Yes, yes,
yes,
yes.
yes.
Now we can see.
Okay, okay. Thank you. घर घर की जान है औरत, बेटी माँ बहन पत्नी बनकर, घर घर की शान है औरत, ना समझो इसको तुम कमजोर कभी, ये है रिश्तों की डोर, मर्यादा और सम्मान है औरत. So good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon, good morning, hello, hi, for all the wonderful people out here, the gentlemen and the ladies out here. I am Aditi Singhal, an academician, soft skills trainer, life coach, public speaking facilitator, also a council member at Wiki. And this the pandemic had been lucky for me. By God's grace, I have been awarded with 4 awards, that is Women Pride Award, Shiksha Gaurav Samman, Women of Excellence in Training and Coaching, and last December, I got Iconic Women Award. Apart from that, I have done my dual graduation, dual masters, and currently I'm pursuing PhD. Probably it will end by this year or so. And apart from that, teaching is a never ending process, learning is a never ending process. So teaching and learning is going together. I have been working in corporates in Mumbai with ICICI, Reliance Groups, then Usha International, Gurgaon, and then gradually I shifted to Dehradun. Currently, I'm an assistant professor with Graphic Era Hill University. Apart from that, I have taken sessions from various organizations as a resource person, published some research papers, and there are a lot of things. So you can get to know me more on my LinkedIn profile. Proceeding further, let's understand the topic for today, that is empowerment of women in the digital age. So my PPT would be less of words, more of pictures. So that's why I've collected a lot of pictures out here. So you will see that. So why we have been talking yesterday and today as well, why all the eminent speakers have given wonderful views, and thank you Shanoli ma'am to give me this opportunity to speak on this wonderful topic. But why empowerment is required, and why, and what is it basically? Empowerment is basically, when we talk of feminism, it is not that someone or we are the weaker sex, which is considered. We are not the weaker ones. We are basically stronger, but just the empowerment is required so that changing the perspective of the society towards women, how they view women. As per the Vedic age, it's always said that we as Kali, we as Shakti. So it's the better half. It's always called the better half. Now, talking about the social evils. From Vedic to British period, status of women had been similar. That means they were ignored in the men-dominated society in India. Social evils like sati pratha, female feticide, child marriage, child labor, prostitution, and even there were prostitution, domestic violence, dowry, and such kind of evils prevailed. And that too, the reason was in the name of tradition, in the name of religion. So it's very disheartening to see all this has been happening, and we call ourselves in the 21st century, but still in some of the areas it is still going on. So as the components we talk of, what are the components that are there of women empowerment? It is the sense of self-worth, the right to have and to determine choices, right to have access to opportunities and resources, right to have power to control our own lives, and ability to influence the direction of society. So as per the statistics, it is said that women's unpaid domestic work that they do, if we actually assign a monetary value to it, it would actually constitute to 10 to 39% of our GDP. And it said, what is she doing? She's just a housewife. She's not doing anything. But actually, if it is considered in monetary terms, it will actually be amounting to 39% of our GDP. Only 58% of our women are worldwide, as per a research, have a bank account. And very saddening to say and understand that only 5% of Fortune 500 CEOs are women. So, what are the expectations of the society from the women? To balance their professional and personal life, to multitask and take care of the things, to take on the burden of the society, to be a superwoman, actually. They are actually at times body shamed. They are sent on a guilt trip. People mock them, make fun of them, and everything that goes wrong at times are abandoned and at times are focused on them. Now, this burnt rice, I have taken this picture of a burnt rice because at times women don't even get the dignity to sit on the table and eat together. Whatever is left, whatever is burnt, times they are forced or at times willingly also they do that. That is how they are born and brought up at times. So this is the expectations from they themselves and from the society. Now, what is the way ahead? How to proceed further? An empowered woman is a powerful beyond measure and beyond beautiful and beautiful beyond description. So this is the empowerment we are talking about. You can see all the ladies out here. Now the world is changing and women are becoming doctors, engineers, lawyers, professors, IAS, scientists. And now they are even going for the front line into the fields of technology, service, business, entrepreneurship, education, media, defense. You can see the wonderful ladies out here. They have made us really proud, and we as Indians really bank upon them and are proud to be associated and knowing these kind of empowered women out here. So, what is the solution? How will we empower us? How will we empower our society? So, before going further, let's understand the solutions one by one. So, before that, I would like all the women out here and even the gentlemen out here to please switch on the cameras and just hug yourself. Hug yourself and give yourself a tight hug and say, wow, this is self love. I love myself. And I would like you to switch on your mics and say, I am the best.
I am the best. Yes,
I
I
am the
always say
best.
that. Yes.
the best.
I
We are
am
the
the
best.
I
I'm
am
the
the
best.
best. Thank you.
We are the
Thank you.
best.
We are you best.
Yes,
Yes, we
we
are
are
the
Miss
best.
together,
Aditi,
we
you are
are the
you best.
best.
Thank you. So the solution lies in first and foremost is self-love. If you don't have something, how will you give it to anyone? So your cup has to be filled to give it to someone else. So self-love is most important. Empower yourself. Nobody will come and empower you. You have to empower yourself. Next would be your mental health. Nobody takes care of mental health. So, mental health, everybody is stressed out here. Go for laughter therapy. Laugh out loud. Laugh out loud. So, I would again request everyone for a few seconds just switch on your cameras and your audios and just give me a hearty laughter. Ha 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 ha. Thank you. Thank you for being such a participative and wonderful audience. Next, women empowerment would be talking about meditation. When you self introspect, you sit together with your own self, your own conscious, and you talk and discuss. Meditate and streamline your thoughts. That is also very important. Eating right is also very important. At times, when women go into a middle age, into their 40s and 50s, they need actually, biologically, they need more of nutrition, taking care of the calcium, taking care of the protein and their bones and their overall health. The backache at times it is there for most of the women. So eating right kind of food, dry fruits, and right kind of mix of a balanced diet is very important. This combined with yoga, combined with aerobics is again important. Moving on further to more solutions that are required, which will empower you, which will come from self, which will come from others. But here, whatever solutions I am saying is basically we can do for ourselves. Empower yourself. Next would be your communication skills. Public speaking is very important skill nowadays. You might know a lot of things, but if you're not able to communicate properly with the right kind of choice, with the right kind of language, with the right kind of expressions, tone, language, voice, tonality, voice modulation, then that knowledge would be of no use. So public speaking is very important. Getting the right kind of education is also very important. You get some degree, you get some knowledge, not only the degrees, but the knowledge and skills is very much required. The family support always would be a backbone, wherein whenever you come back home, there would be someone waiting for you. So that family support always is important. And then have some self confidence, self esteem, and self respect is very important. Yes, I can do it. That is what is required. And now the beauty of ICT, that is information communication technology. We have to empower ourselves into using different technological modes of various social media platforms, various technological gadgets like chat gpt has been recently launched, and whatever different technologies are coming, we have to be abreast with them so that we can be on the same platform as others, all of them are. Now moving on further to other solutions that are there. Learn to drive a vehicle. This is very much important. At times there is dependency when we are not able to drive a two-wheeler or a four-wheeler. That is very much required. Talking about financial literacy, at times we can manage a lot of things, but not we are unable to manage our own finances. We depend on someone else to manage our finances, but where to invest, how to invest, that is also very much required. And the digital literacy, along with that, your body language also is very much important, combined with grooming and right kind of etiquettes. When you dress well, when you have a right kind of makeup, right kind of accessories, right kind of clothing, right kind of footwear, you yourself feel empowered, isn't it? You yourself feel that yes, you are having a lot of self confidence. So with this combined with your communication skills, and your body language is also very important. The body language also plays an important role. So as per Dr. Mehrabian, this is a theory which says that only 7% is our words. Rest all communication is through your body language, your voice modulation, your tone of voice, and non-verbal gestures. So this is how powerful and strong your non-verbal body language is. So, and apart from that, we should actually, as mothers, as nurturers, we should not be focusing on protecting our daughters, but we should be focusing on educating our sons to be the right kind of people with chivalry, with gentleman, to prove and keep the women out here as a respectful people in their lives. So that is what is very much important. Now, moving on further, there are some women empowerment theories and some schemes which has been given by Honorable Narendra Modi, sir. That is Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao, Matriya Vandana Yojana, Sukriti Matitva, Mahila Shakti Kendra, maternity benefit bills. So we should be aware of all these. A lot of times, negligence is one thing which we are not aware of, whatever our rights are, whatever the constitution says, whatever the different things are available. So we should be aware of all this. A proper kind of guidance is what is required. So, as the quote says, and everybody has known this quote from ages, that when you educate a man, you actually educate just one individual. But when you educate a woman, you actually educate the whole nation. So, that is why this whole empowerment talks about. And last but not the least, I would like to end with a very cute poem which says, if you give her your love, she will give you her life. If you give her a house, she will give you a home. If you give her groceries, she'll give you a meal. If you give her a smile, she'll give you her heart. She multiplies what is given to her. And before just ending, I will just like to conclude and say that I myself have been a victim of domestic violence. There was a time where I was not working, wherein I was earning 50,000 in a corporate job. And then I had to leave that job because of all this. I had a son whom I had to take care of. And then I decided, no, not anymore. I have to do something about it. I have to take care of my son. And I took the things and I never said, why me? I said, try me. That is what I did for myself. And this is not only for the society, so you have to empower yourself. That is why I was focusing on empowering. We keep on expecting from others what the government is doing for women empowerment, what the society is doing, what others are doing, what our family are doing. Nobody will do anything. Do yourself. And cheers to all the ladies out here. You have been a wonderful audience. More power to all the women out here. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Aditi ma'am. Yesterday we had one inspirational story, real life story from Dr. Caroline, and today we had yours. Yes, you are the role models who could thrive. Though you had met with obstacles in life, you were been able to move forward and thrive. Thank you so much for your inspiring presentation.
Thank you
Okay.
so much. Thank you.
Let's move forward with our next speaker, Trupti Bhamare. Trupti Bhamare. I think she's there. Yes,
Good
she's a
evening.
yes. Welcome to our talk show. Please introduce yourself and move forward with your presentation.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening to everyone. I am a student. I am a student of class 11 science. Today, as we know, today we are here to talk about women's empowerment on the occasion of International Women's Day. So, I would like to tell first why Women's Day is celebrated. International Women's Day is celebrated actually annually on 8th March as Global Day focusing on the women's rights, bringing attention to issues such as gender equality, reproductive rights, violence, and abuse against women. So, the very first question arises after listening to our topic is that what is the role of digitalization in women empowerment? The convenience offered by digital technology has ensured that women can more readily balance their home as well as their career at the same time. The so we can say that digitalization at the wings of the women, digital fluency has a major role to play in achieving gender equality, enabling catalyzed communication and networking on a global scale. Technology has made it possible to track the physical and emotional safety of women all the time through the use of safety apps, not only physically but emotionally. Women has also become financially empowered. The IT sector in India has created employment opportunities in areas such as telecommunication, banking, shopping, education, health, and business. And now, over many uh, women are financially independent. Many women are employed in IT sectors. There are 65 to 85% of women employed in IT. So I would like to add one point, and that is about social media platform. Many women are told by the society that social media platform is not safe, but they are not told about that we have many more options that we can use it safely. Like if someone is harassing us, we can report it. So, breaking all old traditional norms, women are showing the real potential and mental strength. They have infinite opportunity in this global arena. They share equal partnership in every business, government activities, and jobs. By sharing to all the women for being strong, understanding, and hardworking, I would like to end my speech. Happy Women's Day. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We have one student in our platform, and I'm very happy that students like you are enthusiastically participating. Very soon we have some interns who are also students, and we will have a separate show for our interns also. So yes, see, students like you who are enthusiastic about learning, about listening to others, that is how you are empowering yourself. So I must thank you. And I would like to keep in touch with you in our future endeavors. Thank you so much. Okay, let me move forward with our next speaker, Dr. Anshu Chakrabarti. Dr. Anshu Chakrabarti. Hello. You are not visible, Anshu ma'am. You are not visible.
Okay, let me again switch on my camera, ma'am. Can you
Yes,
hear
yes.
me? Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, you are audible and visible both now. Welcome to our talk show. Please introduce yourself and continue with your speech.
Thank you, ma'am. Good evening, everyone. I'm Dr. Anshu Chakrabarti. I'm educationist by heart, passion, and profession. And I'm social worker also. We provide vocational training. I am running an institution named Adhashira Foundation, which provides underprivileged children and women both education. We provide education to underprivileged students and women. And one more thing I would like to here in this platform, I have seen so many inspirational speech from everyone. I'm really delighted to share my things also. That yes, I'm working for women empowerment for last 12 and a half years. Like I'm working for last 15 years, but yes, officially I'm working for 12 and a half years and still more than 2,000 ladies till date and empowered them. We provide teachers training also. Most of the housemates are here who are during the pandemic who are looking for the work and they have nothing to eat. So that time we have provided so many things to them and we have work for them. And yes, I have received pandemic award also from Government of India just because I was providing them free of cost the food, oxygen, everything that time. And I would like to request Chanali ma'am that yes, I want to present my PPT. Yeah, please
Yes,
advise
yes,
like.
you
Okay,
can go.
okay. Thank you so much, ma'am. Hello. Yes, ma'am. Is my screen visible?
Yes, yes, it is visible.
Okay. So this I start with my this. Today I'm going to share why do we need to celebrate or an International Women's Day. So imagine a gender equal world, a world free of myths, stereotypes and discrimination, a world that's diverse, equitable and inclusive, a world where difference is valued and celebrated. Together we can forge women's equality. Collectively, we can all embrace equity, celebrate women's achievements, raise awareness about discrimination, and take action to drive gender parity. Uh, this is just a sec, there is something. Yeah. So now more about our theme. The purpose of the day is to uphold women's achievements, recognize challenges, and focus greater attention on women's rights and gender equality. It should be one's duty to support and equality treat women in society. This year theme is like everyone has says digital or innovation and technology for gender equality. As United Nations honors the celebrates the women and girls who are leading the way in the development of transformational technology and digital education, in addition to highlighting the significance of safeguarding the rights of women and girls in digital environments and tackling online and ICT facilitated gender-based violence. The observance will investigate how the growing economic and social inequities caused by the digital gender gap. Same here, like, yes, we are talking about the gender equity, so a focus on gender equity needs to be part of every society DNA, and it's critical to understand the difference between equity and equality. Our theme is.
Hi, Madhukar. कैसे हो?
Hello.
Yes, you are audible.
मेरा तो आज थोड़ा तबीयत ठीक नहीं था, वॉमिट वगैरह हो गया, हेडेक हो रहा था सुबह से।
Please mute yourself.
आज
Other
मेरा
speakers,
कुछ कुछ हो
please
गया है,
mute
मेरा तो हो
yourself.
गया
Other
speaking
speakers.
is one of the speakers on a talk show.
Yes.
Yeah.
Please mute
तुम बताओ।
yourself. Yes, please continue, Anshu ma'am.
Yeah. The theme is to get the world talking about why equal opportunities aren't enough. People start from different places, so true inclusion and belonging requires equitable action. We can all truly embrace equity. It's not just something we say, it's not just something we write about. It's something we need to think about, know, value, and embrace. It's what we believe in unconditionally. Equity means creating an inclusive world, so give equity a huge embrace. Here we are, I'm going to share what is the difference in equity and equality. So being included and a sense of belonging feel right when we embrace equity, we embrace diversity, and we embrace inclusion. We embrace equity to force harmony and unity and to help drive success for all. Don't just say it, think it, be it, do it, value it, truly embrace it. And equality is the goal, and equity is means to get there. Through the process of equity, we can reach equality. So we are now talking about digital. The digital revolution are the transformative opportunities for the empowerment of women and girls, increasing their access to economic, educational, and social opportunities within technology has the power to not only unlock their potential, but also that of their communities and societies. At the same time, women and girls continues to face many barriers in accessing technology, not only in terms of infrastructure and affordability, but also due to discrimination and in unequal access to skill development opportunities. It can be even more difficult for women and girls on the move. So the history of Women's Day is We all are facing the history of Women's Day is a very long one. Writing in some sentiments, we won't be able to finish our expression in words, but women have suffered to earn their respect since very long throughout the history, throughout the world. How far we have come. There is still a long way left for equality. We are at a point where the power is gender fluctuates from situation to situation. Women today definitely live in a better world than the woman belonging to the history. But there still are things that need to be addressed. Despite all the effort, still today, an average woman spends double the time working as compared to men, unpaid, as Aditi ma'am has shared. They face atrocities of rape intimations for the achieving what they are truly desire. So as a woman, not just today or this month, but every day, we should support each other. If we support each other, then only we can grow, be it in professional life or personal life. Celebrating women is a sense of obligation to each and every woman in one's life. Women across the nation come together, crossing all the boundaries from various cultural and ethnic groups to remember their struggle for peace, justice, equality, and development. What choices we make today will profoundly impact our path forward. Here are few steps I'm sharing. Close all gaps in digital access and skills. Support women and girls in STEM image. Create tech that meets the needs of women and girls in it. Address technology, facilitated gender-based violence. Awareness, awareness, and awareness. So the story of women's struggle for equality belongs to no single feminist nor to any one organization, but to the collective effort of all who care about human rights. Thank you so much. At the end, I would like to share two lines. Never cut the wings of the women, let them fly. Never cut the wings of the women, let them fly and spread the fragrance. We should try to become quality women. We should try to become a quality woman, celebrate the good things of each other. So thank you so much, Sonali ma'am, Shonali ma'am, and Edvishan for giving me this opportunity to share my PPT. It was a little bit long, but yes, I would like really thanks to you that yes, you have provided me so much time. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, Dr. Anshu ma'am. Yes, you have again highlighted that we should follow gender equity rather than gender equality.
Yes.
And yes. So let me move forward with our next speaker, Dr. Gagandeep Kaur Gulati. I think she is not present. Dr. Gagandeep Kaur. After that, Archana Mishra. Archana Mishra. She is also not there. So next, move forward to Dr. Raina Khatri Tandon. Yes, she is there. Welcome to our talk show. Please introduce yourself and carry on with your presentation.
Good evening, Shanoli ji. Good evening, all the members out here. And thank you very much, Edvishan and the entire team of Edvishan to have this beautiful 2 days conference. I think it takes a lot of courage to bring so many women speakers who are so powerful to come together and share on the theme of gender equality and equity, and also embrace equity, which is the theme of UN. With the theme that ma'am has given us about gender equality and women empowerment, I would just like to say, नारी एक शक्ति है, शक्ति वही है जो आगे जाके ना अपने बारे में सोच के दूसरों को आगे बढ़ाती है. Just like we had Miss Anshu also said, women empowerment has 5 important components. One, making every woman realize that she has a sense of self-worth. If today we are all standing here together, it is only because of the self-worth, the self-esteem, the respect that Shanoli ji and Edvishan has actually given each one of us. the right to have and determine the choice that what are we here to do. We are here to share equally. We're here to talk with each other. We are here to support each other. And this is what we need to do, make the right choices. Third, the right to have the access to opportunities and resources. अगर हमारे पास अपॉर्चुनिटी नहीं होती है, रिसोर्सेज नहीं होते हैं, तो हम आगे आके कोई भी चीज को ट्राई करने से झिझकेंगे. एंड दैट इज वेयर आई से एम्पावरमेंट लाइज with women more stronger when compared to the other gender. But today, as we are growing in boardrooms, as we are growing in corporates, as we are growing in the culture of society, both men and women are supporting us to grow with the right resources. So choices, self-worth, resources. Then is the power of control, control of our own lives and control over other lives. Can we actually control other lives? If you genuinely look at women empowerment, are only women who want to empower self with viewpoints and effort to looking at how her status grows throughout her career. And in that, she needs education, she needs awareness, she needs literacy, she needs empowerment in terms of financial resources, she needs a proper guidance and structure and the people. So अगर हम किसी को empower कर सकते हैं, वो किसी और को नहीं, सिर्फ अपने आप को. So the right to control our lives is automatically going to help you to reach out to more lives. I always say a person grows only when he makes his people grow. And if his people grow, then ultimately he is always going to be empowered in social, educational, economic, political, and psychological ways. And yes, with embrace equity, with women empowerment in our homes, both within and outside, we have to be the same. We cannot say, hey, outside we go and we start nurturing about women empowerment, but inside our home, we are still having the same ecosystem where we are not equal, we are being empowered by the other gender, or there is an inability to influence the direction of social stature. So very important, our children, our household, our people need to understand that women, if they need to be empowered, we need to empower as a whole. We need to grow as a whole in all different strata. So know yourself, stand out, speak up for yourself, set short-term goals and align them with your family. Get out of your comfort zone today and say, hey, let me do one small thing which is different from yesterday, and build a lot of cultured, supportive networks. If you are going to build networks, that will not only empower you but others. Finally, don't try to be somebody else. Be authentic, be yourself, work on your self-confidence and your self-worth. Always say, मैं अपनी प्यारी हूँ, मैं अपनी unique हूँ, मैं अपनी favorite हूँ. And I think that builds your self-confidence every morning. So educate yourself and keep emerging as a leader, because a leader never looks back, only looks forward. So with that, I think I give it back to Shanoli ji, because we have awesome speakers here who we need to listen to every day. But I wish all of you very successful careers ahead and strong women leaders so that you can empower the entire world. Thank you very much for having me, Shanoli ji. Thank you very much, Edvishan and the entire organizing team, and great guest educators who are on this platform. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Raina. Yes, you have put emphasis on self-reflection and yes, for leadership, for become a successful leader, we have to educate ourselves first, and then only we can educate others. Yes.
Absolutely, absolutely, ma'am. You are point one. Thank you. Thank you so much for the honor.
Thank you. Okay, now let's move forward to our next speaker, Dr. Anjam Qureshi. Dr. Anjam Qureshi. I think she is here.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, I'm here, ma'am.
Okay, yes, welcome to our talk show. Please introduce yourself and carry on with your speech.
Yeah, thank you. So good evening, everyone. Yes, I'm Dr. Anjam Qureshi, and I'm assistant professor in engineering college in Maharashtra, and I'm also a trainer and motivational speaker, a life coach. So I have been listening to so many speakers, and I have listened to so many suggestions that has been given. So here, I would like to just add some of my experiences being an educator, being a trainer for more than 16 years. So through trainings and through being an educator, I have reached a number of women. Some I think more than 10,000 women I have reached, and like we are talking especially about the digital literacy nowadays. So let me tell you, when it was the COVID time, during the COVID times, we actually gave training to teachers to conduct the online classes. And that was actually a very risky period when the people didn't want to meet each other. We were there in the computer lab, and that was no online training. That was offline training. The teachers were called to to the computer labs in our college, and we were giving training to them. So we were at risk, so high risk at that time, I must say. And though in one lab we can have like some 70, 80 people, but still we were taking, okay, not more than 30. And so multiple batches we had to take for the same school. So we have done that. And that was a period, I think, even I learned a lot of Google tools and all. Otherwise, it existed for many years, even before that, even before 2020. We knew it about right from somewhere in 2013 and 14. We know we can be using a Google Drive and all, but we never used it, in fact. But this was the time when we learned using all the Google tools. So and besides that, yes, and after that, one after the other online platforms, I think we started exploring. And like the nowadays, there are many such talk shows which are going online. And in fact, it is a great opportunity for all of us. Being at our place, we are able to interact with the yeah, like now we are interacting with the educators. So we are interacting with the educators all over the country, and I am able to listen to every one of you who are participating from different parts, and I am also able to learn from you. So that is really a great blessing when we talk about the digital literacy. And as yes, as I told you, I have worked at the grassroots level. So I would just like to share about my experiences. Every year, we have some kind of classes. Especially that is called as the skill development classes. So in that, sometimes they have classes for fashion designing or some tailoring and stitching classes, some handwork classes and all. So every year we just go to some village, and there we gather the young girls for it, and a tutor is get for them, and the course goes on for 3 months, and all that process is the classes and the examination certificate. But and every year when we are conducting it, so we are actually producing so many female entrepreneurs who are working at the grassroots level. So okay, it's okay that they might not be earning as we people living in the urban area might be earning, but they are self-dependent, they are financially independent nowadays. And the recent example that we are having, like for the classes that we are running nowadays, there are handwork classes, embroidery and patchwork classes that are going on through the organization that I am attached to. So when I went there, not once, I regular visit there. So but in one of my visit, I told those girls, see, you all have nowadays, even in the rural areas, we know that these young girls will be having a mobile, and in that mobile they will be having WhatsApp and Instagram. That is like compulsory for them. So I tell, yeah, you people post your pics on the status, you put so many reels on the Instagram. Why don't you use it for publicizing what you are doing now? You are doing this, you are learning this handwork. So why don't you take it? Why are you considering it only as a certificate course for you? Why don't you take it as an employment opportunity or a business opportunity in the future? And I will say, we just listen to it. I told them, okay, just make a short video. You're making doing some handwork, make a short video of it and put it on the Instagram or put it on your WhatsApp status. Let the people know what you are actually doing. And with the help of that, those girls, before they could even finish their course, they are getting orders for it. So this is how we are trying to impart a very small skill to them, and using the digital platform, using the digital devices, it is making them more independent. It is making them more reliable, we can say. So this is the power of digital age that we are having. So, and sometimes, when we talk about the social media and all, the people start complaining, okay, no, you should not be using a mobile, you should not. the social media apps, but it is not the fault of the devices. It is not the fault of the social media. It actually depends upon how we are using it and how we are utilizing it. For example, if I have we all have two hands. I can use the same hand for writing something. I can use the same hand for praying, but I can also use the same hand for harming. So when I am using this hand for harming, it is not the fault of the hands, it is my fault. Similarly, when we are using all these digital devices, we should know how to use it. Just use it in a proper way. And yes, at the village level, yes, we are trying to reach, and we have also done classes where they will be learning, just basic computer classes, at least to use this like Microsoft Word or PowerPoint or Excel. Only those, at least those basic courses they should be learning, and in fact, everyone should be learning. Nowadays, the people have mobiles. Yes, even less educated people, they can handle an Android mobile. They can use WhatsApp, but they don't know how to see the emails. So these are some of the things we are actually doing nowadays. And in fact, one more a personal experience that I am doing is because I am a trainer, and somewhere I thought that like the place where I live, it is a kind of remote place. So and the students that we are getting it mostly from the rural background. So I have started with them that this we just formed a WhatsApp group, and every Sunday we have online activities with it. Like not we have never gone online, we have not publicized it, but we are just continuing it. And yes, there are a lot of changes I have observed in the confidence level of the students. So this is how I am using the whatever digital knowledge I have to reach to the people and make a difference in the lives of my students and also the women around us. So thank you very much, ma'am. That's all I had to say. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Thank you, Dr. Anjam Qureshi. Actually, yes, you have highlighted one thing, that digital media platform, how to handle it properly.
Yes.
Sometimes, most of the time, we misuse this platform. We need to know how to handle it properly. And I must appreciate the way you are building up women entrepreneurs. If there is opportunity to collaborate with Edvishan, we are always open for working on that in different sectors, actually. Thank you so much for coming to our platform. I think you were the last speaker for tonight. So we would like to wind up, but before that, we will wind up with the poem of Snehalata ma'am. Snehalata ma'am, are you there?
Yes, ma'am. I am there, ma'am.
Okay, we have come to the end. Anybody is left out? Who's raising hand? Yes, Dr. Tarur, do you want to share anything?
Just 2 points, 2 lines. Hello?
Hello? We cannot hear you actually. Okay, Snehalata ma'am, please continue with your poetry, and after that we will wind up.
Yes, ma'am. So this poem actually was dedicated to acid victim survivors, and I've written it in Hindi. I don't know how many of you will be able to understand it, but still I'll try my best to speak each word little slowly. So and let me share it with you. Millions of views are there on this poem on that platform where I participated. They were so happy that this year they gave me best poet of the year because of this. I did not do anything
Congratulations.
for them. Thank you so much. So that's why I wanted to share it with you all. So my poem is something like this. शरीर ही तो झुलसा है, रूह में जान अब भी बाकी है, हिम्मत से लड़ूंगी जिंदगी की लड़ाई, आत्मसम्मान मेरा अब भी बाकी है, मिटाई है लाली होंठों की मेरी, पर होंठों की मुस्कान अब भी बाकी है, काली हूँ मैं दुर्गा भी हूँ, हौसलों में उड़ान अब भी बाकी है, बदसूरत बनाया मुझको जो तूने, बदसीरत है तू, ये बात भी सांची है। जलेगा सवालों से पल पल तू मेरे, हर सवाल में तेजाब अब भी बाकी है. So this is my poem, which I wrote it myself during those days because it was actually dedicated to acid victim survivors, that contest.
That's
Thank you so much.
Yes, very nice, short and nice poetry.
Yeah,
Poem.
actually, as I have done my MCA in computers and I'm in the computer field throughout and doing a lot of webinars, seminars for students, this and that, but never thought of participating in this kind of competition. This is that moment. I would like to share it with you, Shunali ma'am, that I started writing poems. Before that, I never wrote poems. Article and all I used to write, but this is first time I wrote this, and now I think I'll continue my journey in writing poems and all also.
Yes, all the best. And that
Thank
is the magic of digital platform. Actually,
Yes,
we
ma'am.
were at
Yes.
the last 2 days, we are discussing about digital empowerment. So it has empowered not only women, actually, it has empowered people to showcase their skill and all. So I must thank you all the speakers. Yesterday we have listened to some influential speakers, and today also some brilliant speakers shared their views, took time out to come into our platform. I must thank you all for your support. Yes, we should come with another topic in near future. So let me wind up for today. Thank you all.
Thank you so much. Our gratitude to you and Edvishan ma'am. Thank you so much.
And Edvishan is always open for any kind of collaboration, any kind of support and guidance. Thank you all.
Thank you. Bye bye, ma'am.
Bye.